Hello everyone, and welcome again to another fabulous Let's Play session with me, your host JD, for some more The Bureau XCom Declassified. Now, I would like to apologize to some of those of you that will probably watch me getting up quite a bit. Not actually feeling at the peak of my game today, so feeling semi-sick. So, even had to take a little bit of time off from work today because of how sick I've been feeling. So, just kind of want to give you all a heads up for impromptu BRB screens in the event. So, but anyways, where we last left off was here.
That tower's still sending people to the other side. If we act quick enough, we can launch a rescue op before... you want to tell me what's going on here?
I asked the lab to devise a test to root out any more infiltrators. We're testing everyone going in or out of the base. Take them to quarantine.
Too bad about the Silva. Falk?
Heinrich has isolated one of Mosaic's imperative commands. To humans, it's simple noise. But to an outsider, so much more. Proceed, Doctor. He's reacting.
That shouldn't be happening.
Higher!
I am William...
Carter. William.
Carter!
Agent Carter, I'm sorry to be the one to break this to you.
Where's Julia?
While you were away, there was an accident.
What? Bullshit. What accident?
A fire. At your house in Arlington. Julia and Richard.
Unfit for duty. You're drunk, Agent. Go home and sleep it off.
Jules. Buried before I could say goodbye.
This is your third disciplinary hearing, Agent.
Let me go.
You got me, Will.
Let me help them. Let me go. Let me go.
Awake now, are we?
Yeah. He convinced I'm human yet?
You're alive, aren't you?
Something like that.
Well, you should be fine. The director left an order to send you to talk to him as soon as you woke up. I wouldn't keep him waiting.
To hell with that, we're keeping folks waiting. And Avalier, thank you very much for joining today. Guardian Pack. Interesting. That should actually come in handy for a few additional agents.
Good luck, Carter. Carter? Hello? Can anybody hear me? Anybody? Am I dead? Isn't there supposed to be something? Is someone out there? Who's there? Who are you? Carter? No. No. Help! Somebody help!
Let's see, Sleepwalker screening warning. Infirmary personnel has come to our attention that the new audio tone security screen has adverse reactions when performed on infected sleepwalkers, while outsiders display markedly increased aggression as a response to the tone. Infected sleepwalkers display psychological signs of increased stress and agitation consistent with intense pain. While we are studying the disturbing implications of the connection between outsiders and infected humans, we must regretfully remind all personnel that this does not mean that infected personnel can be excluded from a mandatory security screening. Interesting.
Doctor, if you have a moment.
Absolutely. At this point, most of my patients are sleepwalkers anyway, and they're not getting any worse.
Unfortunately, they're not getting any better either.
How are the infected, Doctor?
They're stable, but that's not exactly a good thing. Nurses make sure they're fed and cleaned. That's all we can do for now.
That's better than nothing.
It's like a ward full of coma patients, except they keep talking to themselves.
Any chance of finding a cure?
We've got a variety of tests running at the moment, but our first attempts were not pretty.
So it's not as simple as scraping the black goo off their faces.
We tried that. You don't want to see what's underneath.
What's happening to the sleepwalkers anyway?
We're still trying to figure that out. Their autonomic system thinks it's in a coma, but something else is influencing their physical actions.
You mean they're getting orders from somewhere?
Only on a very basic level, like how they move toward the alien tower you saw.
Any idea how they're getting these commands?
We think it has to do with the silicoid substance on their faces. It might be functioning like the Mosaic control centers we find in Outsiders.
All the more reason to track down Mosaic and put a stop to it. I suppose there's not much more you can do for now.
We'll keep on testing. Until then, all we can do is keep them comfortable.
Comfortable. Keep them comfortable. Comfortable. But yeah, I'm sorry about yesterday. I was actually having some connection issues, so I wasn't even able to even monitor my own chat yesterday, so I had to shut down the stream, restart the whole routing system, so...
Oh, the lockdown situation is over. Big deal. I just don't see the difference.
Right. I mean, whoop-de-doo, the doors might be open, but where's there to go?
5 minutes out there and you're gonna find yourself right back under the ground.
At least we're buried alive.
So he's the pilot that brought them in, apparently. See, new security protocol, all base personnel, with the development of an effective infiltrator screening test by Dr. Dessner and Dr. Weir. I can announce that we have now completed a full test of the base personnel. I'm happy to announce that you are all human, and the security lockdown can be lifted somewhat. However, we cannot afford to become complacent. Any staff that returns to the base will be subject to another screening, and base management reserves the right to perform random mandatory screenings as necessary as before. All screenings will be accompanied by at least 2 armed guards. We thank you for your vigilance. With your assistance, we shall persevere. Ooh, lucky.
Hey, Carter, I heard about De Silva. Tough choice, but you did the right thing, son.
How are you holding up, Carter?
I've had better days.
Whole human race has had better days.
Your old buddy Falk nearly had me shot.
Ha! Not the first time. Why, there've been a couple of times he nearly shot me, too.
This isn't a joke.
No, son. No, it's not. It's real goddamn life, and there's a lot more at stake than your ego. So walk it off. And try to remember that he's watching out for our whole species.
But what if he starts abusing his authority?
If that happens, I'll stand right beside you. But just fight one war at a time.
Now that you've seen the sleepwalkers, what do you think?
Well, that's worse than I thought. But at least they're safe in the infirmary. But even so... no, never mind.
What's bothering you?
Look, it's not right to mention it, but... we're losing a lot of food and water taking care of them. Without them, we'd have another 4 months of supplies.
What else would you recommend?
Well, nothing right now. But if this war turns into a long haul, we'll have to ask ourselves if we can afford to be so merciful.
How are we holding up?
Oh, pretty well, actually. We keep taking in more people, but Barnes has those choppers flying day and night, recovering food and gear from storehouses.
We might make it through this yet.
Oh, I still wouldn't bet on us. But we've got a fighting chance, and I hear that's thanks to you.
That's everything I need.
All right then. Good luck out there, Carter.
That Agent De Silva? Oh, guy's a real trooper.
I don't know. If I were him, I don't think I would have wanted to come back.
What are you talking about?
Can't afford to take care of everyone. I'm just saying, maybe he could have gone out with a bang.
Just because he's infected doesn't mean he's dead. Better to be half alive than not at all, pal.
Look, Graves.
Really? Are you so certain about that?
Go topside. Sure is a nice change, huh?
Sure, kid. Things are just great. Maybe you can ask one of the sleepwalkers to the big dance.
No, technically one of the sleepwalkers would have to be led on the dance floor, so yes, the best date ever.
Another infected. William, could I have a word with you?
We need to talk about that test of yours.
My most sincere apologies for what happened at your screening, William. But as you can see, we have a more pressing matter at the moment. This man is infected.
That's never happened in the base before. Or is this another unexpected side effect of your test, Doc?
Nine. I'm quite sure this is from an outside source, but I need your help to find out where, and to do it without causing a panic.
You said that noise during the screening was something from Mosaic. How did you discover that?
Dr. Veer has been examining the device removed from our captive infiltrator. It would appear that this is how they receive commands from their Mosaic network.
So they're radio-operated?
Not quite, but it seems to give them a sort of subconscious connection to a larger command hierarchy.
And you used the command for attack. You couldn't pick something safer, like dance?
Our control is too crude for specific commands, only general urges. And violence is a very common response, William.
During the screening, it felt like my head was going to explode. Any idea what happened?
I have no idea. Perhaps it was some resonance from your earlier exposure to the alien artifact. Tell me, how did it feel?
Like someone was inside my skull using a hammer, trying to break free. It was all I could do to stay conscious.
Yes. And you said something, too. Your name? Perhaps your rank as well?
Hell if I know. For a few seconds, it was all just a red haze.
Well, I am glad you are with us again, my friend.
This agent's turning into a sleepwalker, and I've seen how that goes. Unless you found a cure, I don't see how you're gonna help.
It's not a cure, but it may be the first step.
Well, what is it?
I have discovered a way to detect sleepwalker infections at an early stage, before the symptoms present. It will let us treat the subjects earlier, or at least get a better understanding of their conversion process.
Another test, Doctor?
Not to fear, William. This time you will be the one performing the test. And quietly, if at all possible.
The last thing we need is an infection scare.
Precisely. Thankfully, the detective will find any infected within a large area. Here, check in operations, engineering, the main lab, the briefing room, and the hangar. That should cover the base.
And if I find any other infected?
Send them to see Dr. Hera. I will meet you there, and perhaps we can help these men.
I'll be on my way.
As you say. But if you would like, I have some experiments I could perform on the...
No. I'll check for infected, but I've spent quite enough time as your guinea pig for today, Doc. No infected here, at least.
Sleepwalkers?
Seen them? I caught one of them wandering the hall.
What are they doing with all those sleepwalkers?
You read the report. Seems pretty clear, right?
What do you mean?
They come to our world, capture our populace, and pack them off into ships to take home. You remember your American history classes?
Oh, you don't mean...
Maybe. Like they say, what goes around comes around.
That is so horrid and morbid.
Carter, De Silva, and us used to have a drink or two after hours. After what happened, we figured you could use a bottle to yourself. Percy! Aw, how nice of Percy.
Here's to you, Nico. Rest in peace.
Wait, why are you speaking like he's dead? He's still alive. He's just a sleepwalker.
All right, boys. Get your gear in order and gather around.
This gonna be another rescue cakewalk, sir? Or are we gonna see some action?
Nothing so boring this time, Kinney. No. This time we're going into the belly of the beast.
All right. It's about time.
Some of those sleepwalkers are congregating at a tower out in New Mexico. We're gonna find out why and shut them down.
You sure we won't catch anything being around all those sleepwalkers?
You just worry about us getting into that tower. Alive.
Yes, sir.
This is going to be an extended stay. Investigating the area, finding a point of entry, and infiltrating. We're going to keep a low profile. Until we can strike.
Less John Wayne and more James Bond?
That's the spirit. If we're lucky, we might even find a cure for the sleepwalkers.
Is that even possible?
Hell if I know. But we gotta hope, right? Otherwise, why are we still fighting?
Adelaire, thank you so much for the subscribe and welcome. You know that means that you get also exclusive privileges on my Discord. So let's see here, De Silva. So looks like they cleared out his desk too. No worries, I do appreciate it, because all that money will be going to good use. Mostly to potentially upgrade this computer.
I keep thinking that elevator's gonna open up and my Mabel's gonna come walking in. It's just not happening, buddy. No way, no how. But it could, you know? One of the rescue teams might find her. Sorry, buddy. I don't want you to get your hopes up. Yeah, I know.
Don't worry, you're Maybelline. She's out there. She loves you. Don't lose hope.
I want you to check and double check everything. If you went over it, go over it again, and again, just to be sure. Carter, you'll never believe what we found. We caught a spy sneaking into the Avenger. A damn spy. Here.
Shit. Did he do any damage?
Don't think so. We're double checking. But I think we got him before he could do much.
Another outsider infiltrator. God damn it.
Not an outsider. A Russian. We get attacked by aliens, and we still have to keep our eyes open for Reds. Those commie bastards never give up.
Huh. A Russian agent, here. I should talk to him. He might be useful.
You've got to be kidding. A Russian? As soon as Falk gives the word, the only thing that spy will be useful for is target practice.
Cool it, Barnes. I want to see what he has to say. Right now, being human matters more than being a commie.
Fine. He's in the foreman's office. But I still think you should just put a bullet in his head.
Woohoo!
What's that?
Communism.
Just checking the area for safe working conditions. All clear.
Here to talk with the Russian? Seems like a lost cause to me, but good luck.
Почему ты здесь? Вранье ищет. Питание?
Ну, если ты это хочешь, я думал, мы поговорим. Я думал, что найду русского здесь. Как вы узнали об этом месте?
Мы все видим. Нас здесь больше, чем ты даже представляешь. Ваша охрана просто причальная.
Да, я начинаю соглашиваться с вами.
Вы убьете меня?
Я не знаю, если вы заметили, но холодная война отметнена. У нас гораздо серьезнее гроза. И у вас тоже.
Пришельцы? Да, я слыхал эту историю. Вы думаете, что я совершенно глупой?
Слушай, я был там, вверху. Все правда. Половина мира мертвая, а другая половина зараженная. Не может быть, что только нас ударили. Я обещаю, что двоим друзьям сестер так же плохо, как и здесь. Но если какой-либо из них все еще жив...
Да это просто смешно. Как ты можешь это доказать, а? Голоса по радио и подделанные фотки? Скажи мне, почему я должен верить в твою сказку?
Убийство у вас будет траты. Кто знает, как долго ты здесь скрывался? У тебя есть таланты, нам нужны агенты. Эти посторонние не только американская проблема.
Ты думаешь, это сработает? Ха. Ты слабый. Вы все слабые.
Даю тебе предложение. Я пошлю тебя на палубу. Сам можешь убедиться. Если то, что говорю, верно, вы работаете на меня. Если нет, вы можете отбить на Кубу.
Если я не позволяю себя обманывать?
Что ты заботишься? У вас будет оружие. Вы будете отсюда. Так или иначе, вы не будете моей проблемой.
Ладно. Дай мне увидеть этих пришельцев для себя.
Довольно иметь вас на борту.
Hope you don't mind me listening in, but I think you did the right thing. We need all the help we can get.
How dare you, soldier? You listen it. Who gives a damn?
That commie is something, but I think he's gonna come around.
You can't trust him, Carter.
Well, it's humans against aliens right now, not Americans against Russians. I need someone to take him out to see what the aliens have done firsthand.
If you say so, I'll set up a recon mission. Let's just hope he remembers who the good guys are.
Ooh, special mission. Yay! Alright, let's see. I guess I will set a special mission.
Not much left to see.
Ooh, ouch. What's all that red? What is all this red? I don't like it. Seems spooky. See, operatives in Portland, Oregon, report rumors that the nearby town of Vanport City has been destroyed by flooding after a breach in the dike holding back the nearby Columbia River. Some reports mention strange new construction in the area, possibly responsible for the breach. But they all agree on one fact: no survivors have been found of the town's 40,000 residents. Yikes. An isolated team of army scientists in the nation's most advanced biological weapons facility have barricaded themselves in the laboratory as they research the sleepwalker infection, but operatives have been unable to observe their progress as they are extremely secretive and paranoid of potential infiltrators, even refusing deliveries of food and supplies from the outside. That's not going to bode well for a while. Rumors have spread of a mysterious watchtower being constructed in the nearby village of Blytheville? Yeah, prompting the National Guard to build a makeshift defensive perimeter around the city of Memphis. Meanwhile, some claim that strange black sludge had been seen floating in the Mississippi River, sometimes moving against the current. Creepy! Alright, we'll come back to do that secret mission, the minor mission, once I finish up my scans.
Heard about your little welcome home party, Carter. Glad to see you're still in one piece.
What, Carter? You have no rebuttal? Ooh, wait, I need to see if there's any goodies, secrets, or something or the other.
Make it through this.
Don't even start.
No, really. If we pull through, this technology's gonna change the world.
Got some news. Agent, you need to report to the infirmary.
What? But I feel fine.
Don't argue with me. Just report to the infirmary now.
See, lab notes, Dr. Weir. We have yet to be able to intercept or fully understand the degree of the Mosaic communication. We have proven that we can crudely simulate the most basic imperatives with the combination of infrasound and high-frequency tones. We believe there is a third tone that acts to refine the imperatives, but we have yet to isolate its frequency. If that is indeed the fashion in which it is transmitted, currently, we have only found one imperative that we can reliably broadcast: primal aggression. I suspect the emotion simplicity is the reason it can be broadcast with only two frequencies. Those bastages. Salvage report: Titan study of the limited sample of the Titan material collected by the intrepid XCom agents shows many shared properties with the substance constituting silicoids. Whether Titans or silicoids are themselves sentient and can be regarded as living or are merely examples of highly advanced technology remains of uncertainty. Titans are massive airborne enemies capable of shifting both shape and functionality. Field agents are strongly advised to find hardened cover when the Titan shifts into a distinctive O-shape firing form. Although this does expose what appears to be a vulnerable central core. Oh, so I should have been shooting the core this whole time. Okay, cool! Autopsy report of the Outsider Elite. The Elites are heavily armored and shielded ground troops in the Outsider forces and combined peak physical development of their species, advanced tactical training, and a vicious ferocity that can surprise even trained field agents. Elites are equipped with shields, automatic weapons, grenades, and often work in conjunction with multiple Outsider grunts and a commander. Elites appear to be the veteran of many previous Outsider conquests, and different specimens often carry small trophies of their past campaigns. If we successfully repel this invasion, our analysis will have a lifetime of work studying these fragments to learn about the Outsiders' military history and the other species of our galaxy. Or other galaxies.
Well, Doctors, got yourselves a new toy?
I assure you, the Elerium coil transfer rifle is no toy. What I mean to say is that we are testing a potential weapon for Mr. Barnes.
Don't we already have access to the Outsiders' weaponry? Have you improved on it?
There is always room for improvement, Carter. Always a smoother transfer mechanism, or a more advantageous dispersal pattern to search for.
And you've just gotta find it, don't you?
Or die trying. So to speak.
I don't know. It's gonna be hard to fit that into a holster.
Yes, very funny. But once we test the fundamentals, we can work on the miniaturization.
And it'd still be useful?
Oh yes. By combining our ballistics know-how with the enemy's energy weapons, we are on the cusp of a new horizon in weaponry.
Combining alien technology and our own. Interesting. How does this monstrosity work?
It's very simple, really. Imagine a Tesla coil, only with its voltage focused through a charged Elerium ballistic delivery system.
In English?
It's a lightning cannon.
I can see how that would be useful. You need any help testing it out?
We were hoping you would ask. Our usual assistant seems to have disappeared again. Not literally disappeared, mind you. No, of course not. That never happens.
You were saying?
Yes, the machinery is in position. Just press the button and stand clear. And try not to disappear.
That's all I need to know.
Yes, I'm sure you'll be a great help. Only appropriate that a field agent be involved. And all that.
If you'd be so kind as to press the button on the device, we can continue testing.
It's not on the device. It looks like it's attached to a correlating generator of some sorts. Ah, what the hell. Press the shiny red button!
I'm not sure that's gonna be much use in the field, Doctors.
Oh dear.
Let me just adjust the discharge levels. Yes, try it again.
Wait, if you made that quick of an adjustment, I'm gonna, let's see, where can I hide? Let's see, nope, I don't think this would be a safe area. Okay, maybe just hide behind the counter. Yeah, that should work.
That looks more like it.
Quite satisfactory. But I believe we can do better.
Increasing power levels again. Try now.
I don't know.
I think you've still got some problems to iron out, Doctors.
Is everyone all right?
Better than all right. Did you see the yield? Off the charts.
It's a miracle we weren't killed. Fantastic!
Alrighty, a lightning cannon it is. Although more of a glass cannon would probably be more sufficient here. Oh, he's toying with. Clearly that doctor needs some more, probably needs a shoulder guard or something. Oh wait, I think he's actually using the force push, thingy. The concussive push, yeah.
What have you got on the drawing board today, Doc?
Oh, the usual. A few weapons you brought in, some subsystems for the Avenger, and a couple of side projects for when we rebuild society.
It's a bit early to talk about rebuilding society, but I'm curious to see what you got.
It's nothing much, but, well, I've been examining what little we could recover from the outsider seeds. Imagine if we could replicate them.
That would certainly make it easier to rebuild, all right.
Yes, indeed. Why, America could use them to build refugee shelters, revitalize devastated areas, maybe even expand and colonize into ex-Soviet territory.
I think you're getting a little ahead of yourself.
Of course, other nations may mistake this for continued alien attack, but the great thing about these seeds is that they could create bunkers and military fortifications, as well as...
Doc.
Oh, sorry.
For the betterment of man, Doctor, you seem to have forgotten.
How's the Avenger coming?
Slowly, but surely. Dr. Weir's been installing the Vengate, and considering the stresses the Avenger would face, we had to reinforce its hull significantly.
I'm still impressed it can get off the ground at all.
Isn't Dr. Dresner's omni-propulsion system astounding? In fact, if we could channel its energy into a single target, I suspect we could achieve a kinetic impact equivalent to...
Snap out of it, Doc. One thing at a time.
It's almost like proverbial slap him across the face. Just slap! Stay on topic.
Got any new weapons for the field?
Murphy and I have had a lot of luck with what you've recovered, but it's not exactly easy to hybridize their designs with our own.
Seemed to work well enough for the Avenger.
To be perfectly honest, we couldn't have done that without Dr. Weir's genius. Although, he seems to have some ethical disagreements with munitions development.
I've got other business to take care of. Good luck, Doc.
Yes, of course.
Alrighty, let's go explore and see if there's some more toys we can blow up. I mean, play with. Upstairs.
If I'm honest.
Wait, how do I get down there? Alright, so after much study, the Mosaic communication device extracted from the infiltrator in November, Dr. Dresner and myself have made progress in understanding the nature of outsider communication. This leads to our practical application for security screening. We're playing a combination of tones, one at approximate 4 kilohertz and another exactly 18.25 hertz. We appear to be able to recreate a Mosaic violence imperative. And the outsider exposed to this will be overwhelmed with the sensation of aggression and panic, regardless of condition or disguise. However, to humans, this combination merely produces a high-pitched hum and perhaps a certain sensation of movement. Note that this tone must be administered carefully, as the human eyeball has a resonance frequency of 18.98 hertz, so a poorly adjusted tone can cause pain, headaches, and temporary hallucinations, or temporary visual hallucinations. Details of our research are attached. We trust this will assist in security screening. Interesting. 18.98 hertz. So, technically, I'm assuming that would cause people's eyeballs to explode if left at that state for too long. Alright, so let's see, how do I get down there? I need to actually get into that lab. How does... Oh, here we go. This looks like a door. Nope, okay.
Officer, is the prisoner behaving himself?
Huh? Oh, yes. He's been quiet.
Something on your mind?
Sorry, Carter. It's just... I've had a lot on my mind recently.
What's wrong? Must be pretty important to bother a trooper like you.
It's my girl back in Iowa. She's been taking care of some survivors in a big farmhouse, and
She sends transmissions every day, but...
But what?
Latest transmission, she sounded really tired. And, said she found traces of black goo on her pillow.
Shit. I'm sorry.
They're already sending a team to recover as many of them as possible. I just hope she gets back here in time.
How's our friendly local infiltrator doing?
He's been pretty quiet since you had a talk with him. Almost like he's meditating or something. But I couldn't say what's going through his head.
Our last talk was rather revealing. Any chance I could talk with him again?
I don't recommend it. But if you go in there, we'll have witnesses on hand to make sure the person who walks out is still you.
Better than having to take that test again. Is this going to affect your duties?
No. No, sir, not at all.
See that it doesn't. Remember who you're guarding here. Be careful, Rose. A distracted guard is a dead guard. Either get over it, or get a replacement.
Yes, sir. It won't be a problem, sir.
And, good luck.
Welcome back, William Carter. It is pleasant to see a familiar face.
You're in a good mood for a prisoner of war?
As are you. Which means you have recovered a phase plotter. So you plan to go through with your suicidal attack?
What are you called?
You do not understand how Mosaic functions. When we are connected, we are Mosaic. Individual names are unimportant.
You're not connected anymore. What do you call yourself now?
I do not know. I have never been concerned with it.
Maybe you should. Help us win, and I'll call you whatever you want. You must know something about Axis. If we go after him, what should we expect?
Axis? The Primarch. You are an ambitious creature, William Carter.
Axis, Primarch, whatever you call him.
He is wise and patient. There is a reason Mosaic called him to lead. Do you think it a coincidence that your planet fell so quickly to him?
He's not that smart. We've already tracked him down.
Of course you have. He will let you come to him and then he will destroy you. This is suicide, William Carter.
So, you really want to see the end of Mosaic? Tell us where they're taking the sleepwalkers, and how do we cure them?
I would not know. I am a warrior, not a scholar. I do not know if it can be cured.
We'll see. Stick around.
Do I have a choice?
Of course not.
Be cautious, William Carter.
Such a likable fella.
Officer, is the prisoner behaving himself?
Huh? Oh, yes. He's been quiet.
Something on your mind?
Sorry, Carter. It's just... I've had a lot on my mind recently.
Be careful, Rose. A distract...
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Ah, there we go. Okay, so right mouse clicking actually does the trick. When it works. Alright, so how do I get to those guys in the containment area? I honestly don't see any way on how I can reach them.
Carter, you hear Weaver and Falk screaming at each other earlier? I've never seen those two disagree like that.
Something can't be good.
Who's gonna be the new Bravo team leader? I mean, now that DeSilva...
You're not looking so good, Agent. Get to the infirmary.
Huh? Why?
Just get moving. Now.
Not after the shit she just pulled.
What the hell has Falk so paranoid?
You mean more paranoid than usual? Doesn't trust anybody but Weaver. God knows why.
Weaver's always been a good agent. Certainly better than you.
Except I'm not the one getting into screamy matches with the old man, am I?
Seen anything interesting in the field?
You know how it is. Rampaging alien hordes, bolts of deadly blue plasma, walking death machines from another world. All in a day's work.
You make it sound like an issue of Captain Thunderbolt.
I don't have to try very hard.
We're done here.
I don't know how anyone could have mistaken you for an alien. They have better senses of humor. There's anything we can do for them?
We kept them from being shipped off.
I've nearly found him, Myron. He's so close. Put me on this mission and I'll hand you his head on a platter.
We're sending Carter after Axis. This is what he does.
Then send us out together.
No one's going anywhere until we know where to look. Agent Weaver, I know why you want to go after Axis. I cannot allow personal feelings to interfere with the mission.
Something going on I should know about?
There you are. Agent Weaver has tracked access to the Pacific Northwest.
Oregon. His base is in Oregon.
I'll leave it to the two of you to narrow down our search area. Something smaller than an entire state.
We should talk, Carter.
Angela, Agent Weaver.
It's okay, Will. How are you feeling?
Like hammered shit. But I'm still here.
Good. We're onto something.
You and Falk have a problem?
That doesn't matter. All that matters is finding access.
All right. What do we know so far?
I've tracked access to Southwest Oregon. Somewhere remote.
Everywhere in Southwest Oregon is remote.
There's a lot of forest out there. Enough room for access to hide. But I found something. Radio signals.
And they're not ours?
No. I triple-checked, and Ware confirmed it. The broadcast isn't human. What I could translate mentions access repeatedly. They must have some sort of facility there.
Chelsky or Crud might be able to help. They're both smart enough to put one and one together and come up with two. I'll talk to Chelsky, you track down Crud.
Good idea. I should have thought of it.
You'd have thought of it if the old man hadn't got you all riled up. I'll check in with Chelsky and Weir, too.
Thanks, Will. This means a lot. Meet me back at Falk's office when you're done.
So my headset cut out and I didn't even hear anything that I was supposed to be doing, so... Actually, there is a minor mission, so let's go ahead and do that. Ooh, assemble a team and destroy it for mass production? Yes!
I'm no stranger to landing behind enemy lines, but I just can't get used to those lines being drawn on American soil.
Don't get used to it. Stay focused on the mission. Getting to the war factory.
The one the bastards built smack dab in the center of town, right on Main Street, USA? How could I ignore that?
We're not gonna ignore it. We're gonna take it out. Pull yourself together, Barnes.
This was a massacre.
Maybe the civilians got out.
Sure they did. And now they're all marching themselves to some alien tower.
Knock off the chatter. Enemies ahead.
Shh! There!
Cover there.
On my way.
On the move.
Ready.
That's your target.
Targeting. We got hostiles!
Focus on that one.
In my sights.
Up and away! Blob out!
Hey there, cute. I got a little silicone blobby.
They're holding the line!
Get back here!
On the CO! Hey, enemy down! Commander, are you okay? Ready! You're all dead. Let's get moving. Ready!
Listen, Carter. Now, I didn't mean to lay that heavy shit on you earlier.
No, I get it. What they're doing to our towns. Our people.
Nothing in my war years prepared me for this.
These are your war years, Barnes.
Blobs.
Looks like they got one at least.
Yeah, but the wrong one. Thing exploded.
Here we go.
Just ahead. Contact!
Behind cover!
Copy, on my way. Moving!
Blob deployed! Attack!
Taking aim!
Focus on that one!
In my sights!
Lifting!
Set up!
Holy Christ. What a mess.
The bastards just move right in, don't they?
Eyes up! Drone! Move! Grenade!
Whoa!
Moving in!
Whoa!
Drone! It's healing him! We've almost got it!
Back here. We can get in where that oversized son of a bitch came out. Let's go.
Oh, maybe I should have tossed a grenade or two. Gotta love those mines. Oh, he had a scatter laser. Thought it was like a mini laser or a minigun or something like that, but oh well. Actually, a minigun would be actually epic in this.
We're in.
Damn, Carter. Nothing gets to you, does it?
Not if I can help it.
It's just... they're taking everything.
But they're gonna have to go through us to get it.
Sorry, folks. Be right back after a quick second. Alright, terribly sorry about that. That was not actually a BRB for what I was expecting, but boy, when you get beef jerky really shoved right between your teeth, boy, it does not tickle. Actually, kind of curious as to how that supply drop got all the way inside.
We got hostiles! They've got a commander! Alley-oop! Blob out! Take cover! Going now! On my way! Ready! Contact!
Holy crap. There's just so many of them.
Almost got it down. You're wounded. Take cover there!
Copy, on my way.
Take it out!
In my sights. In position. That's the last of them.
Power core. That console over there controls it.
Woohoo! These guys are growing. Growing like little bean sprouts. Wow, these little grunts got one hell of an upgrade.
That did it.
Contact! Sectoid! Head down! Sniper! Damn it, shield!
Okay. I'll admit the plasma pistol is actually pretty freaking awesome.
Ready up, gentlemen. These don't go down easy.
These are armored!
Lifting it! Set up some cover!
Shields going up!
Put a mine there!
Mine deployed!
That's your target!
Take an aim!
Take it down!
He's down! Area secure!
Regroup, fellas.
You did it, Carter. Hell, if that don't give a man hope.
I'm your CO, Barnes, not your shrink. Just be ready to get us out of here.
Carter, you just saved this whole sector.
This sector will be saved when we shut this place down.
I'm your CO, not your shrink. Well.
Ready for extraction. See you at the LZ, Barnes.
Copy that, Agent Carter.
Means I got another agent. A few more, actually. Let's see, first wave of attacks, we have their bodies, and we'll be giving them a burial with full honors. The lone survivor that has been patched up and should be ready for active duty is Cyrus Sinclair. Okay.
Chelsky.
Sir?
Heard anything interesting?
I hear all sorts of interesting things, sir. How many of them are true? That's a different question. You looking for something specific?
Agent Weaver found a signal in Oregon. I need you to look at this.
She mentioned something about that. Oregon, right?
Yeah, she thinks there might be a facility there.
Well, let's see.
Let me know what you find.
I should be able to pin it down soon. Agent Weaver already did the hard part.
I'll come back later. And you too, Kenny. Rest in peace, kid. And to Nils, rest in peace. And J. Edgar Hoover, and Pima, New Mexico, and the USA.
Turns out he was a plant all along. Caught him just in time.
William, thank God you're all right. You are all right, aren't you?
Yeah, I suppose I am.
You had everyone worried.
Yeah, probably not just about my health. I hear you've been helping Agent Weaver track down information about Axis. Anything I should know?
Yes. It's absolutely imperative you take him alive. We need to take his mosaic implant from him while he's still alive. It will automatically erase itself if he dies.
I generally prefer my outsiders dead.
I won't bore you with the details, but Axis appears to be one of the few outsiders who has been to the mosaic core, where the being they call Origin seems to reside. I can take that information from his mind, if he's alive.
Got it. Keep the alien alive. What then?
We go to the alien homeworld.
You sure it'll work?
Fairly certain. There's more guesswork involved than I'd like. If I had more time, or if I had Lawrence here...
Buck up, Doc. At least if it doesn't work, we'll all be dead.
Very reassuring, Agent Carter.
Now you know how it feels.
The world is an uncertain place. Sometimes the things we're most sure of...
You're talking about Lawrence, aren't you?
Yes, I suppose I am.
Look, you thought you could trust him, and when it counted, he came through. I don't know why he helped us, but human or not, he did.
I wish I could just ask him why he lied to me.
Why does anyone? We got work to do.
Right.
That means you've figured out how the phase plotter works.
I believe I have. The boys in engineering are installing it on the Avenger even as we speak.
You picked up a lot in that tower.
I managed to gather a great deal of information in that alien tower. The scope and complexity of that network, it's just remarkable.
We're lucky to have you on board with us.
It wasn't luck that brought me here, Agent Carter.
Let's hope the Avenger can handle it. I'm dying to see where these things come from.
Sit down and try not to breathe on anyone.
But,
No buts. Save your energy.
Ah, William. I think I may have caught them just in time.
What's the prognosis, Doc? Can you cure them?
I am a physicist, not a physician. I will study them, however.
These 3 agents were all on the same mission together, weren't they?
Yes. Perhaps you've uncovered something even more interesting. If we can retrace their steps at their last mission, perhaps we can find the source of the infections. It may even lead to the cure.
Or we might just end up with another sleepwalker.
It is a risk, yes. But one that may save thousands, tens of thousands of lives. The choice is yours, William.
Well then, it looks like we will have to travel to Iowa. Des Moines, Iowa. Who's ready for a field trip?
Hey, you hear about Ferguson? Guy was a bit of a klutz when he came here, but he's really helping out. Said he owes you big, Carter.
Alright, bear with me here. I'm just going to take the time to enjoy a little... Mmm, delicious.
I heard Agent Weaver locked herself in her office after she found out.
Myself in the office fire. And then get morning drunk.
I trust this isn't a social visit.
Chulsky tracked down the outsider signal near an abandoned campground in southwest Oregon, just where Agent Weaver said. It's Axis. It has to be. The sooner we find Axis, the sooner we find Mosaic and get these assholes off our planet. Agent Weaver's been tracking Axis for years. She's obsessed with bringing him down. She deserves to be there, Falk.
That's the problem, Agent Carter. I need someone who can keep a cool head. But barring that, I'll make do with you.
This doesn't make any sense. You're hiding something.
What's your point, Agent?
Tell me what's going on, Falk.
We need to take Axis alive, and you are our best chance to do this. Dr. Weir needs whatever information the bastard has stored in his head. If he dies, that information is lost. Understood?
Let me take Weaver as part of my team.
Absolutely not.
Why?
I'm not accustomed to explaining myself.
Tell me why.
Because neither of you are models of restraint. Consider your history, Agent. Between your past and her personal interests in Axis, I can't risk compromising this mission.
So why send me at all?
I know you'll get the job done. And if you don't, I've only lost one of my best agents, not both of them.
She's one of the best agents we have.
And you're the other one. We've already lost De Silva, Nils, and at least a dozen other senior agents. I'm not gonna risk losing 2 more of my best assets on a single mission. Especially not when one of them is a risk to the mission itself.
But you need...
Attention! Unauthorized launch. Sky Ranger Foxtrot 9-1. Return to base immediately.
God damn it.
Weaver.
Jesus Christ. She's gone after Axis.
And here you thought it'd be me who'd go rogue.
You need to stop her.
Stop her? You're not saying...
No, of course not. Not unless you have to. Find her and talk her down. We need Axis alive.
We need them both alive.
Exactly. Gear up and head to Ops when you're ready. We'll go over the mission details. Agent Weaver has a head start, but with Barnes piloting, you should make up some time. Your job is to ensure that the target remains alive, so that the necessary information can be extracted. Do not, under any circumstances, allow Agent Weaver to terminate the target. Now get moving.
Sorry, Rennie, it's Dance. D-A-N-S-E for Paladin Dance.
I go on walking after midnight, out in the moonlight, just like we used to do. I'm always walking.
I don't like the look of this place. Yeah, I know what you mean. Just stay alert. Weaver already has a head start on us. Weaver, come in. What's your position? Agent Weaver, do you read me? Damn it, Angela.
This is my fight, Carter. You don't want to be here.
Can't do that. Falk's orders.
Screw the old man's orders.
We need Axis alive. We can't recover the data the Whitecoats need if his connection to Mosaic is severed.
I've been tracking him for a long time. I know how valuable he is.
So you won't kill him before we get what we need, right, Agent Weaver? Weaver? Angela. Damn.
Do you smell that? Something's very wrong here.
How could I miss it?
I think it's coming from up there.
Check to make sure there's nothing down here first.
Doesn't look like it was aliens killed this guy.
Maybe it was a bear.
You wish.
We got hostiles! Eyes up! Drone! Almost got it down!
Whoa! Area secure.
Dance Dance Revolution. Okay.
There, see?
What the hell are they doing?
They're dumping, I don't know, something. Whatever it is, I'm putting a stop to it. Set up there.
On it.
Moving to position.
Mind that area. That one. Hit it hard.
They won't know what hit them.
We got hostiles! It's mine!
In position!
Mine deployed!
Blob deployed!
Let's get moving.
Only one way to get to the bottom of this. Come on, agents. I don't see any way around it. Come on, and watch your step.
Oh, God.
Talk to me, Weaver. What are they doing here?
So you found their disposal site, huh? I told you didn't want to be here.
I'm here for the same reason you are. To stop Axis.
That's not who I'm looking for right now.
Looking for sister? Brother?
Jesus! Someone did a number on this poor beast.
They've been draining this entire lake.
Where are they taking all the water?
I'm more interested in why they're doing it at all.
Blob out!
Put a mine there!
Mine deployed!
That's your target!
It's mine!
Attack!
On your target!
It's healing up! They got our block!
They're moving in!
Reloading!
Weaver, I'm at their pumping station. Where are you?
Just ahead, but I'd expect resistance. I, made a little noise on my way in.
How the hell would they drain a lake?
Angela, there's a barrier. How do we get through?
You're going to have to bring it down. There was a teleporter, but things got heated.
You blew it up?
I wasn't expecting guests, Carter.
I'm gonna need one of you to override the system.
I'm on it!
Use that cover.
Enemies engaged! Raids coming in!
Focus on that one.
Firing on your target. That up!
The drone! It's healing him!
What's the status on that barrier?
Almost! Whoa! They're armored! We're hurting here!
Keep the pressure on him! Alley-oop! Take it out!
Target confirmed!
Deploying blob!
All targets down! Got it! It's down!
Carter. Will, are you there?
This is some operation they're running here. I get the feeling it's been around for a while.
It has. Much longer than I thought.
What makes you so sure?
Just get to me. There's something I need you to see.
Who is he, Angela?
His name was Pete.
Your brother?
Yes. Axis took him from me. I came here to take him back.
Is he still in there?
I don't know. The bastards are still using him. So it's possible.
Using him?
To develop the infection.
So that's what this place is. They're building the disease from live human test subjects. And your brother...
Pete was one of the early test subjects. This facility has been here for a long time. Far longer than I'd thought.
Then it's time we shut it down. What are Pete's chances?
I don't know. At this point, he's been a sleepwalker for years. But I won't let him disappear forever.
He's lucky to have you as a sister.
I'm a year younger than him, but he was the one school bullies always picked on. Till I got old enough to throw a punch, that is. Axis won't be so lucky.
What makes you so sure that Axis is here?
This is where they perfected the toxin, and it's still being distributed across the western seaboard.
So it's too important for him to just leave.
Exactly. I've been tracking Axis for years, before I even knew what he was. If he has one flaw, it's his pride, both in his work and in his people. He won't turn tail now.
Why did you run? Why not just let me and my team take care of Axis?
If you came alone, even if you managed to capture Axis, I'd never know what happened to Pete.
You could have told me.
No, I couldn't have. Carter, I'm a woman playing a man's game. I can't afford the appearance of emotions.
Let's shut this place down. Should be simple if we work together.
I'll stay here and find where they're keeping Pete. And where Axis is hiding himself.
Just don't go running off again.
I've been waiting a long time for this day. Trust me, Carter. I'm not going anywhere. That one's mine!
Okie dokie. No need to kill me with it. I know it's your personal rifle. Just gonna see if we can replicate it.
Head over the bridge and keep heading down, Will. I'll be checking their systems from here.
Let us know when you find them.
Believe me, you'll know.
Door number 1 or door number 2? Let's go with door number 2.
They're test subjects.
So why are so many of the beds empty? What happened to them?
We just saw them. When the test was complete, they were just dumped outside.
We're gonna make them pay. Right, Commander?
Oh, yes. I promise.
enjoy your last minutes, you son of a bitch! And then I'm gonna tear out your goddamn heart!
Quite enough of that. William Carter is the one I wish to speak with. William Carter is the one who can see reason.
Sorry, pal. I'm not here to chat. Just hold on, Angela. We'll shut him up for good.
Oh, Christ. Look, underneath us.
Ah, hell. People herded up in pens like animals? We gotta help them.
They're not people anymore. Not really. And the only way to help them is to shut this facility down once and for all.
Think of how kind we have been. Tens of thousands. So can spare the horrors of war.
I'll admit I'm easily enraged by seeing all this.
They don't see us.
Contact! Commander, are you okay?
Healing engaged.
I'm going in! Sniper! Get down!
Watch your flanks, people! Sniper, get down! That question, what do we do?
Almost got it!
Awaiting orders! Take cover, sniper!
Get down!
Copy, on my way! Moving!
Lay down a mine! Blob out!
Mine deployed! In position!
We're throwing shields! Let's hit it! Head down, sniper!
Keep the pressure on him!
Take cover, sniper! Sniper, get down! We're sitting ducks! Need orders!
Watch it! Sectoids! This is a bad place, boss!
That's the last of them!
You are not the first species to resist us, and you will
That explains where they're taking the water, but what are they doing to it?
That's the sleepwalker toxin. That's how the infection spreads. They're putting it in our water.
That's it. I'm sticking to bourbon.
Yeah, okay, so he's sticking to bourbon. But for how long?
Will, I found him. I'm taking a shortcut to join you. I finally found him. I finally found my brother.
Contact! They're on the defensive!
I'm injured! I need help!
Healing engaged!
They're pushing! What do we do?
Get behind that!
Repositioning! On the move! I'm ready!
We offer you the comforts of the peace of Jose, and you spit it back in our faces.
Watch it! New time! Take your armor! I need support over here!
Walk it off! Shield orb, there!
Shields up!
Up and away! Deploying blob! Go!
Going now!
Focus on that one!
In my sights! Going now!
Take it down!
It's mine! I'm in position! It's almost dead! Keep it up!
All targets down.
Agent Weaver, where are you?
On back, gentlemen.
Up this way. He's in here.
Yes, Commander.
Hi there, Luke. Oh, well, I've actually been sick all day, so I've been sleeping too.
I thought I finally had him back.
You found him.
He's not in there anymore. Just an empty shell.
Maybe the doctors can...
No. No more. He's already been through so much. No more experiments. His suffering ends now.
What are you saying?
I'm going to shut these machines off. Then he can finally be at peace.
He's your brother. You should give him his peace.
Exactly. I took care of him for so long, and now... I'll free him.
It's okay, Angie. I understand.
I'd rather be alone right now, Will.
Okay, Angie. Let me know when you're ready.
That's just horrifying.
You can do this, Angie. And then... Access will pay. Goodbye, Petey. That one's mine.
Carter, this facility, this infection, it's all part of some bigger plan.
Yeah, a plan to change us from the inside out. Infect our minds with this poison and we'll just walk ourselves right into their arms.
Effectively a bloodless coup. But then why all this fighting? Why the war?
This isn't a war, not to them. This is just them preparing.
But for what?
I don't know, but I bet Axis does. And if we can restrain ourselves from giving the bastard what he deserves, we might get an answer to the question. Understood?
He's in the water distribution chamber. You go on and ask your questions.
We must save humanity from itself. Surely we can agree on that.
We got hostiles! There! Need a doctor! Going in. Commander, you're wounded. They're all dead. Let's get moving.
That bastard shot me. Shot me right in the butt.
Contact, they haven't made us yet. Over there.
En route. On the move.
Ready. That one there.
Targeting. We got hostiles!
Take it out!
Target confirmed! We're holding that area! Where'd that come from?
Agent Weaver, in position. Move.
Angela, take him down! You heard the lady. Regroup!
Back on you! Stay sharp! Bomb! That!
A guardian angel with a sniper rifle.
My name.
Miss William Carter. It was my hope that you would be reasonable. But it seems in every world there are those who simply cannot embrace the future.
Keep the pressure on him!
Area secure.
As if being a sleepwalker wasn't bad enough. Thank you, Agent
What are they
Weaver.
doing to him?
It wasn't enough to make us slaves. They were trying to turn us into outsiders.
You think any of the ones we fought used to be human?
You can't start thinking like that. Not now, or we'll never get out of here.
An armored drone provides excellent combat support, firing over cover and flanking enemies from above.
You, need a minute, Angela?
Let's put an end to this. I'll cover you.
Take out that shield. Where's he powering it from?
Looks like the power's coming from something inside those 3 bunkers. Carter, shut down the shield from inside those bunkers.
Gotcha.
Your time is over. This world is ours. Change that fact. Will you conquer?
Maybe not, but I'll sure as hell enjoy it.
Such endless separation. One of the many traits that can find a home in our empire.
Deploying a drone!
It is a shame you refuse to join
Need help with this one?
You are a prisoner.
Attack! Firing on your target! Focus on that target! Firing now!
Join you? I'll never be your slave.
Each of us serves
Let us try!
You are a slave. Whether we acknowledge it or not. You are, of course, the prisoner.
The prisoner? What does that mean?
Join us. Learn to harness.
I'm reloading!
Origin can teach you so much.
Repositioning!
Got it.
Ready for orders. They've got armor! They're here! I'm going in! Lifting! Blob out! Angela, take him down! Take it out! We got it! It's almost there! Keep it up! Now!
Commander, are you okay?
Walk it off!
Shields, hit him hard! Shields are down, hit it now! They killed our blow!
Get behind that! Ready! That's
One step closer.
Sniper!
Keep the pressure on him! Launching a drone! Commander, no!
Attack!
Taking it down.
Weaken that armor! Medic!
Hang in there. Repositioning. While it's weak.
Come on,
Ready.
You're all set!
Let's try this again.
You are already defeated. All your efforts are for nothing.
He better be worth it.
Angela, we've got everything we need.
We are not defeated. And this isn't for nothing.
Well, yeah, I'd say she did kind of go off the rails, but granted, that's kind of understandable since her brother was being used as a guinea pig. So...
Carter, we've been analyzing the data you and Weaver collected from the Outsider facility. The results are unsettling. Based on the volume of contaminant found, as well as the layout of the nation's water infrastructure, we expect...
Over 2/3 of the population would have been infected within a few weeks if we hadn't stopped it. I can do the math.
As it is, tens of thousands, possibly hundreds of thousands, have been infected or exposed. It's getting harder and harder to keep the outsider threat under wraps. We can't afford to have the whole country panicking. We need to do something fast.
Time to see what we got from Axis.
Alright, I'll be right back. I do have to make another quick bio break, so truly sorry everyone, I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that, folks. Just like I said, feeling sick. So, gonna probably have to do that a few times from here on out, so truly sorry. Ooh, let's go ahead and read all this. Let's see, New Orleans, Louisiana. Sudden flood along the coastline indicates outsiders' activity in the Gulf of Mexico, although long-range recon reveals little. New Orleans is especially hit hard as it has suffered from an unusual high rate of sleepwalker infection. Many have fled the city, but there are rumors of new horrors lurking in the swamplands and strange aquatic discoveries by local fishermen. Miami, Florida operates report visual confirmation of a missile launch from the island of Cuba. It is unknown if the launch was an act of sabotage by outsider agents or a deliberate attack on their forces. But the missile operator appears to have flown off course into the Pacific Ocean. Missile detonation and payload is uncertain, but residents fear the possibility of future attacks. Let's see, Chicago, Illinois. Fires rage across Chicago again. Origin is unknown, but outsider agents are suspected. While the enemy had limited their attacks to isolate communities while undermining the defenses of our major city, it appears they are now preparing for direct attacks. The message is clear. Our time is running out. Interesting. Let's see. Acquire outsider data. XCom Intel has discovered a large outsider tower just between construction. We have a short window while security is still low to move in with a small force and gain unrestricted access to a Mosaic communications node. Head there and acquire as much intel as you can. Ooh, goody.
The recon agent calls in a location. After a few moments, artillery bombards everything in the target area, friend or foe.
Yikes, don't want to be in that area.
The engineer provides frontline support by deploying a sturdy automated machine gun to target short and medium-range enemies.
Mention anything about a fire, Carter?
Yeah, but Falk assured me it was outside the area of operation.
You're awfully trusting, Carter.
Trust has nothing to do with it. Fire or no fire, our job is to find the Mosaic Spire and poison it.
I think we ought to look more to keeping them Martians in than getting ourselves out.
I ain't interested in suicide, Jay. You boys want to burn these monsters up, I'm with you. But ain't no reason we gotta burn with them.
These things got our communications all jammed up. We're all alone out here.
We got Artie's radio equipment, don't we?
Sure, but you know what happened to Artie. And none of these boys knows how to wire that setup together.
That's true, but I do.
Interesting.
Looks like the mill workers have been conducting a little research of their own.
With rusty saws, no less.
Gotta say, I kinda prefer their methods to XCom's.
If anyone can hear this, I'm radioing from Harper's Mill, and we're under attack by, aliens, or... Well, I don't rightly know, but whatever they are armed and extremely dangerous. This ain't no hoax. We need help.
What the hell is a mosaic spire, anyway?
Think of it like Mosaic's a gin mill and the spire tends the bar. And all the alien seeds for miles drink up whatever the spire serves them.
Right, I see. And we're gonna poison the booze supply, so to speak.
You got it.
Some accident happened here?
That's no accident. These people made a stand.
Good Christ.
Grays,
Is it a number
get
on this
ready,
place, all
boys.
right?
Ray spotted. Cover, move.
On the move. En route.
Ready.
Get some ordnance on him.
Artillery, inbound!
Mind that area.
Landmine out.
Make him scatter.
Deploying straight up. Spot locked down. Do it, shield. Let's hit enemy down. Hold up there. Damn things are armored.
Turret, there!
Turret in place.
Lay down a mine. Throwing a blob. Launching a drone! Hit it hard! Lifting!
Take an aim.
That's your target!
Targeting.
Take it out!
Taking it down. I'm gonna need some healing.
Healing engaged.
We almost got it.
They're all dead. Let's get moving.
Oh, the gargantuan there. Apparently He was the hardest one to bring down. I thought there was supposed to be somebody up here.
Weapons check, fellas. I'm not sure what's gonna happen when we piss in their well, but we can be damn sure they won't like it.
Is it working?
Something's happening. The beams are turning colors.
Great. If we can see that, they can see that.
Use that cover.
Moving now. Moving now.
Get ready for a scuffle. That energy field is coming down any second now, boys. Get ready.
Ready.
Put up a turret!
Gun deployed!
Put a mine there!
Not exactly a trap, but, it's pretty interesting.
They're on the defensive! Yukon! Almost dead! Keep it up!
Bombardment now!
Ordnance inbound!
Get behind cover! Cloak! That's your target!
Taking aim!
Moving!
Attack!
This one's mine! Mine went off!
Up and away!
This is a bad place, boss!
Deploying blob! Friendly drone out! Get behind that!
In place!
Attack!
It's mine!
Walk it off!
Area secure.
Barnes, mission accomplished. We have to find a new route back to the LZ. Barnes, do you read me? Shit!
Something must be jamming our long-range band. What do we do?
We get to the LZ and kill any son of a bitch who tries to stop us. Move out!
Quiet now. And be careful with those. You ain't stacking lumber here. Enough already, Jay. You ain't forming up this goddamn project, all right? Christ, we sent about 15 of these barrels downriver already without the benefit of your hollering at us. They spotted us. Heave it in. Them Martians ain't getting out of these woods alive neither. Heave!
No, they ain't exactly Martians.
I guess we know how the fire started.
Watch it, fellas.
Phantoms.
Over there.
On it.
On my way.
In position.
We got hostiles! They're holding the line! In position! Watch it!
I'm hurting here!
Lay down a mine.
Mine deployed! Sniper, get down! They're on the defensive there! Going in! That's a solid hit!
Watch out!
Healing engaged. Finish it off.
You're shielded!
Shields are down! Hit it now!
Get behind cover.
Copy! On the way! Spot locked down! We got it, Commander!
Shielded! I'm in position! He's summoning reinforcements!
Walk it off.
I need help! Watch it! Rotation reached!
On me.
On the CO!
Shields! Hit him hard!
Ready! Here go the shields!
All targets down!
Up there, through that door.
but I guess this whole place is a major trap.
There's no air.
Just keep going.
God, I'm stewing in my own juices over here.
Outside of the area of operations, he said.
This is field work, boys. If you want comfort, get a desk job.
We made it.
Yeah, but no Sky Ranger. And our comms are jammed.
Christ, I hope Barnes is all right.
For everyone's sake.
Come on, up to the roof. An antenna of that size should let us push through the interference. Barnes, can you hear me?
Carter, that you? Thank God. I was afraid we'd be identifying you by dental records.
We're at the LZ. You ready for evac?
That's a negative, Carter. You've got hostiles incoming. Clear the LZ and I'll pick you up.
Got it. You heard the man. We gotta defend this position. Gather whatever you can to hold the bastards off.
Get ready! Engaged!
Shields are down! Hit it now! Eat that! Take cover! Grenade! I'm going in. He's making more of them!
He's summoning reinforcements! Gunship! He's summoning reinforcements! Under me!
Set up a gun!
Turret in place!
Deploying helper drone! Blob deployed! Hit it hard!
Take it
Put a mine there!
Mine deployed! Take cover!
Enemy incoming!
Keep the pressure on him! Get me artillery!
Fire mission confirmed!
Attack!
Firing on your target!
Attack! Got it! Ah! They got our bomb! Yeah! Grenade! Get down! We're all dead. Let's get moving.
We showed that sumbitch, didn't we, boss?
Barnes, get us out of here.
With pleasure. Coming in. The containment of the vital enemy structure classified S4 was carried out successfully. Woohoo! So, let's see, we got a rotary plasma cannon and an anti-personnel pack. How fascinating.
What's with the extra security?
Director's order. Protecting the staff.
God, I know the outsiders keep advancing, but here?
No, it's not like that. It's just...
Director's order. Protecting the staff.
Oh.
Report. Multiple alien Titan-class aircraft observed in Flagstaff vicinity. Operations unknown.
We're selected to staff the Avenger.
Looks like you're finally gonna get to take a ride in this death trap, huh?
Wrong. You're the one taking the ride. I get to be the one flying it.
You think it's ready for the trip?
It's you and the rest of the team I'm worried about. This beauty is all ready. Assuming you can help me with one last detail.
How big a flight crew does the Avenger take? Who's coming with us?
She can carry a small army, but half of that's gonna be pilots, engineers, and scientists.
I don't want to hang around any longer than we have to. No way I'm holding off a charging muton while the lab rats are catching alien butterflies.
Don't worry, Carter. They all know the top priority is getting out alive. Hold on, folks. Apparently the dog is trying to make an entrance. I'll be right back. Alright, well, apparently somebody left the gate open, so the dog decided to come down here and scratch my door up, so...
You got a platoon of engineers and mechanics on this thing. What do you need me for?
Everything's up and running, but we're picking up evidence of leaks in the fuel system. Problem is, they're too small for us to spot with the naked eye.
Leaks? Should I be wearing a hazmat suit?
Nothing that dangerous, but it could cause a fuel leak in the field. Or an explosive chain reaction.
If it'll keep this contraption in one piece, count me in. But how am I supposed to help?
If you scan the Avenger with that thing on your arm, you should be able to detect the leaks. Point them out to us and we'll handle the rest.
That's all? Walk in the park, Barnes.
Alright, so I didn't even hear his request.
You got a platoon of engineers and mechanics on this thing. What do you need me for?
Everything's up and running, but we're picking up evidence of leaks in the fuel system. Problem is, they're too small for us to spot with the naked eye.
Leaks? Should I be wearing a hazmat suit?
Nothing that dangerous, but it could cause a fuel leak in the field. Or an explosive chain reaction.
If it'll keep this contraption in one piece, count me in. But how am I supposed to help?
If you scan the Avenger with that thing on your arm,
You should be able to detect the leaks. Point them out to us and we'll handle the rest.
That's all? Walk in the park, Barnes. How big a flight crew does the Avenger...
I don't...
What are you worried about us for? Think we're gonna make a mess in your new toy?
You might. Unless you've gone through high-G training and didn't tell me.
So it's gonna be that kind of ride, huh?
I'll just say this. If I have to do any evasive maneuvers, you'd better hold on to your barf bag with both hands.
Better load up.
Just buckle up in there and I'll take care of the rest.
Found one of the micro leaks. You're leaking fuel here.
Okay, now track the pipe back to its valve and shut that off.
Looks like that one wasn't busted. Open it up and try another. You slowed fueling. Try opening that valve again and then try another. Not that one. Follow the pipes from the leak to the valve. Looks like that one wasn't busted. Open it up and try another. You slowed fueling. Try opening that valve again and then try another.
wonder if this guy is just sleeping underneath this thing. Yeah, I could easily see somebody working motor pool just doing that.
Not that one. Follow the pipes from the leak to the valve. That's all of them.
Ah, there we go. Easy squeezy.
That all you needed?
Just the last touches, yeah. And you might be interested to know you helped the techs track down a design flaw.
Flaw? What sort of flaw?
Nothing big enough to cause a problem, but they think they can get another 2, maybe 3% efficiency out of the engine.
We don't have time for a complete overhaul.
No, of course not. But they want to try some new layouts. Might help if we ever need to make a fleet of these babies.
Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Well, knowing America, yes we would. Yes we would. We'll need a fleet of flying saucers. Because America! Fuck yeah!
Warning. Enemy meteorites are considered to be highly radioactive. Field agents encountering alien seeds are to exercise extreme caution. Decontamination upon return is mandatory. Just hope it makes a difference.
Mein Gott! Be careful with that delirium! We must have the utmost caution!
Things seem scattered. What's going on?
Herr Volk has had my best men working on a special edition for the Avenger. I hardly have time for our latest breakthrough.
Another breakthrough. Seems like there's a new invention every time I walk in here.
Yeah, but nothing like this. After working with Dr. Hera, I believe we have made progress towards a cure for the sleepwalkers.
A cure? That's big news, Doc.
Quite. I only wish I had time to be there for its first test. To be honest, I barely have time to be talking with you.
You said you're adding something to the Avenger. Isn't a flying saucer impressive enough?
I apologize, William, but Director Falk has demanded total secrecy on this project. Even the different teams do not know the full details of how their creations will be used.
That doesn't inspire a lot of trust, Doc.
I understand, William. I truly do. But Herr Falk saw how information about the Avenger got out, and he has no intention for that to happen once again.
Suppose I can't blame him. So you think you have a cure for the sleepwalkers?
One of Dr. Weir's projects involves disrupting the connection to Mosaic. With some minor modification, and the medical assistance of Dr. Hera, I believe it could partially reverse the effects of the infection.
Even a partial cure is better than nothing. Can I do anything to help?
Actually, yes. Dr. Hera has asked if you could assist with the first human test.
Why me? I'm no doctor.
I do not know his reasonings, but I'm inclined to trust his judgment. If you have time, of course.
To find a cure, I'll make the time.
Wunderbar. He is preparing in the observation lab, and when you are finished, I would appreciate your report.
We've both got a lot to get done.
Indeed, William. In the next hours, we will decide the course of human history.
One way or another.
Just how many of these fellows have you run into?
We'd still require the target to stand on the receiving pad.
Wait, they brought one of these frickin' things back into the lab?
It's working.
Yes. Good thing I disabled the weapon system, huh?
Glad he said they disabled the weapon system before I realized the error in pressing a button.
Really think we can realign these things to help in the field?
Maybe. Or at least we can learn more about their weaknesses.
Sounds like a rock radio show going on in there. Okay, moving on. What do we got here? Alarm is truly the nectar of the gods. We can succeed in manufacturing this bomb. Mankind will truly take a leap forward. No, bombs don't leap forward, they leap backwards. Such as being nuked back to the Stone Age. Hopefully somebody's heard that phrase or saying before.
Officer, I trust the infiltrator is secure.
Oh, he's been an absolute pussycat since you killed Axis. Can't tell what's gotten into him, but either way, he's secured.
Strange, but I won't complain. Just watch yourself with him.
Of course, sir. Vigilance is my watchword.
Okay, then. And how are you holding up?
Oh, that's a little more complicated.
We can't afford to take chances this close to launch. If there are any security concerns, I need to know.
Believe me, I know. And the entire security team is on high alert. Enemy has yet to find our location, but we've been putting in defenses to prepare for the day they do.
Good to know, but let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Security can't afford to be optimistic in something like that, sir.
I'm not sure I trust him being this quiet. He might be planning something.
I don't think so. He hasn't said a word to anyone, and he's barely eaten anything. And he's still disconnected from Mosaic.
Maybe he's sick, or... hell, I don't know.
Ever since he heard you got Axis, it's like he's waiting for something.
I wonder how he'll respond if we shut down Mosaic.
When, sir. Not if. I know you'll do it.
I heard about your family troubles. Any improvement?
Oh, Percy and his team brought my girl back, along with the rest of the family. It was nice to have a chance to talk with her before the infection got too bad.
I know how tough that can be. But don't worry, she's in good hands.
Oh, I know. It's just that, well, my parents were staying with her. They were drinking the same water she was.
Oh.
We don't know how much time they've got left. Maybe it won't even hit them, but at least they're here.
I've got to get going.
Of course, sir. Go and put an end to this war. For all of us.
William Carter, it is you.
You're not normally like this.
I am not sure. I was having visions of Axis, of origin, of my people.
Dreaming, huh?
Perhaps that is the name for it. It has been more intense since I was disconnected from Mosaic.
How are things for you here?
Some of the scientists are curious and cruel. The guard, Richard Rose, he attempts to protect me. It is appreciated, but insulting to a warrior.
Good to hear. We need your insight if we're gonna save our people, and convince them to accept your people as refugees.
I will assist you in any way I can.
You mentioned your dreams. What do you see in them?
My people, rushing forward like a tide on the ocean, surging across your world and building everywhere they touch.
Sure sounds like your war plan.
There is no stopping them. They are an endless mass. And above them all stands Origin, gleeful, turning your world into a husk, just like we did to our own.
That's not gonna happen. I'm gonna make sure of that.
I know you mean to destroy Mosaic and free us from Origin, but I fear that will not be enough.
But it'll make a difference. One step at a time. What should I expect on your homeworld?
Why would you need to know that?
Because it's time we took the fight to them.
This is a foolish thing you do, William Carter. Even the most remote parts of our home are protected.
We've taken precautions. Just tell me what to expect.
It has been so long since I saw my home. Decades of war on other planets, only sharing memories of what we fought for. Towers jutting into the sky. Gunships patrolling every sky lane, and always poison in the air, in the water, and in our minds.
I see.
Pain, William Carter. You should expect pain.
Get your rest. Sounds like you need it.
Thank you. But the visions of your planet, perhaps, if you can stop Origin.
With refined Illyrium like this, we could provide enough power to light all of New York in the next few weeks.
That's assuming New York is left in a few weeks.
Well, that part's out of my hands.
Good. Heinrich finally sent you. Let's get started.
How am I supposed to help? You're the doctors here, not me.
The treatment has to attack the infection in a few ways. Medically, technologically, and psychologically. You're here for the last part.
Look, I'm glad there's a cure, but I don't understand what you need me for.
One of the things that baffled us about the infection is that even when we cleared up all of the symptoms, the patient still wouldn't respond to external stimuli. Eventually, we discovered that a psychological connection was necessary for recovery.
Psychological connection? What do you mean?
We need someone the patient knew to help bring them back. Records show that our test subject, Nico Da Silva, worked with...
You're experimenting on Da Silva?
Yes. He may be a sleepwalker, but he's still an XCom agent. That means taking risks. I'm sure he'd agree if he could communicate.
If it means bringing back Da Silva, I'm in. What happens if this doesn't work?
Physically, he'll be fine. But every time we attempt this without him recovering, he slips further and further.
Then let's get it right the first time.
Sounds like a plan.
So what will I be doing in there? I'm no surgeon.
Nurse Campbell will be handling all of the medical procedures and assisting you. We just need you to be an active participant and be ready to respond as he begins to come around.
What should I expect?
It's sort of like waking a sleeping child. They're trapped in a dream world, and you have to bring them out of it. Give them a reason to wake up.
Hell, why don't you just smack them? Always worked on me when I was a kid.
No. It can't be that violent or distressing. Try something friendlier. Something to draw them out.
I'm not known for being friendly, Doc.
I've heard. But too much pressure and they might retreat back to the dream world. Apparently, Mosaic has built quite a comforting prison in their heads.
Sounds cozy. I can see why they wouldn't want to come back into this world.
It's like breaking an addiction. You need to help them. But you have to be stern, but not so much that you drive them back.
Friendly, stern, but not too stern. Got it. Let's get to it. If you're right, this should be easy.
If it were easy, we would have cured it a long time ago, Carter.
Now hold still.
Looks like my time is up.
Not today, it isn't. He's all ready. Try talking to him.
How are you doing, pal?
Goodbye, Carter.
Come on, Da Silva. It's time to wake up now.
Just leave me.
Pulse is up slightly. You're getting through to him. Go on.
Come on. It's time to wake up, Da Silva.
No. More war.
It's still wartime. We can't have you napping, soldier.
No. No more. Carter.
He's slipping back. Try it again.
Come on. It's time to wake up, De Silva.
No more war.
Come on, De Silva. You don't want to miss humanity's finest hour, do you?
Yes. Yes. Got to get up.
Keep going. Almost there.
That's right. You've got to wake up, De Silva.
Got to get up. Yes.
You can't give up now.
Carter, I had the weirdest nightmare.
You've got him, Carter. He's awake.
What happened?
We'll tell you all about it, but first, we need to get you back to health.
Carter, I owe you another one, don't I?
Try not to talk now. You've lost a lot of strength. Heinrich will want to know about this.
Nice job, Carter. Looks like you were just what he needed. Well done. It won't be easy, but you just proved we can cure the sleepwalkers. Give Heinrich my congratulations.
Why would you be refining Illyrium to this degree? It's far too unstable to be used in a simple generator.
Ah, William. Good news, I hope? Come.
It was touch and go for a while, but the cure worked.
Excellent. If the underlying process is successful, then perhaps we can find a solution for the messes.
I sure hope so. You can't get me to be friendly to everybody in the world.
I was surprised we were able to get you to do so for even one.
Back to work.
Well, actually, apparently I'm nice to the aliens, so...
Hey, Carter, you really going out in the Avenger? Things must be getting desperate out there.
How can we be sure our water supplies aren't tainted?
Is now known to be spread through contaminated water reserves. Operatives and survivors are encouraged to drink only trusted sources, such as collected rainwater.
So there's me, crouched down, just peeking out over cover between shots. Meanwhile, newcomers across the way.
And I'm over there shouting at him, waving my arms around, trying to get him to look.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. Then I see I'm hiding behind a damn barrel full of gasoline. That's a mistake you don't make twice. Yeah. And what's worse, that's where Percy wanted me. If it wasn't for Santiago, I wouldn't have made it back. How so?
I put a shield up for him. Just in time, too.
Remind me to buy those lab rats a drink for those shields. We sure could have used those back in my day.
Come on, where the hell's the quartermaster?
Weaver and Carter got access. Took them out. Can you believe it?
The Weaver strangled the son of a bitch with her bare hands.
Come on, Percy. Maybe we can win this thing after all.
Oh, let's not get carried away here. I mean, we got one of their leaders. That's great. Just think about how many of ours they got.
Look sharp, Agent. We've got a war to fight.
Hey, Agent Carter. Oh, looking good. I'd offer you a cigar, but Quartermaster says we're all out.
Whole base is worried about the end of the world, but you seem pretty happy with yourself. Why's that?
Why shouldn't I be? I was promoted to team lead.
Congratulations. We need more teams out there. Every little bit helps.
Yeah, well, you just wait, Carter. Maybe next time I'll be the one they're calling a hero.
Stopping Axis wasn't about getting glory. It was about saving the world.
Nice speech. Practicing that one for your medal ceremony?
Listen, if we can't focus on the war, there won't be any medals. Or anyone left to give them.
Sure, that's why you're volunteering for the mission to save the Earth.
I hope the agents under you are just as happy with your leadership.
Ugh, they're the worst. Always getting themselves into trouble. Who did I piss off to get saddled with a load like Newcomer?
They might not be the problem.
You're right. Might be the gear. Old Webb is probably giving us junk just because he's bitter we're still out in the field.
Sure, that's what's wrong. Of course. We're all working towards the same goal. Don't blame me if I get the big missions. There's no shortage of things that need to get done.
Sure, securing supplies and evacuating civilians. Can't make a name for yourself by scavenging and fleeing.
No, but you can save a lot of lives. If you'll excuse me, I've got to prepare for the big mission.
Sure, just rub it in.
Wow, he's a glory hog.
The engineer provides heavy firepower by deploying an automated rocket launcher to target long and medium-range enemies. Lay down burning plasma across an area, devastating anyone who enters. For extra effect, flush enemies into the field of fire.
dokie.
Report. Despite defeat of Invasion Commander Axis, there are no signs of disarray among outsider forces.
The bug-out base is charging. My gun jams. Oh no! That's when I remember the new toy. And suddenly, I'm lifting him up in the air. He's just dangling there like a rag doll. And I swear, we're both there for like a minute before I yell out, "Hey newcomer, you want to shoot this guy?"
Whoa. You guys have the best stories. Yeah, great, but didn't that town get overrun?
Well, yeah, but we got some civilians out in one piece. Can't ask for much more than that.
I still say, there's gotta be a way to stop them here.
You can't face them head on.
Crud, tell me you got something useful out of the data from Axis.
You better believe it. Only thing is, well, we're not sure how much a difference it'll make.
Of course it'll make a difference. We didn't retrieve all that for nothing.
So most of what we've learned was logistical information. Where outsiders are stationed, how they plan to advance, and so forth.
Seems like that'd be a big help in a war.
Sure, if we could stand against them. I mean, we'll know what towns to evacuate before they're hit, but we still can't stand up to their forces in a fight, even if we ambush them.
Bullshit. I fight them all the time. Why can't everyone else?
Yeah, but you're you. You've got the best weapons humanity has ever learned to use. A team of highly trained agents, and that thing on your arm. We only have so many XCom agents, but the outsiders have an entire planet full of soldiers.
What are we supposed to do then? Just give up?
Hell no, of course not. It's just that we really only have one chance to turn this thing around.
Take out Origin and Mosaic.
Yeah, and I can't think of anyone better suited to do it. Sorry.
How are the outsiders dealing with the loss of Axis? He was the invasion leader, so it must have thrown off some of their plans.
We thought it'd be like an army losing its general, but we overestimated his importance. Seems like they're still getting commands through Mosaic. From Origin.
That's why he's the next target.
Yeah. Take out Origin, shut down Mosaic, and the outsiders should be completely cut off. Suddenly, we'll have the advantage.
If this mission succeeds.
We're all counting on you. Good luck.
What do we know about the alien homeworld? Anything about their defenses?
We're pretty sure the Mosaic core is located just off their homeworld. If he's broadcasting commands through it, that's gotta be where Origin is. The data you pulled from Axis mentions automated security, but there was no mention of guards.
And the Avenger can get us past most of the automated systems?
Exactly. You know, I really wish we had time to explore their world. Man, I'd pay anything to see that.
Maybe I could get you a seat on the Avenger.
Oh, no you don't. I said I'd pay anything. Not that I'd risk my life, thank you very much.
What do you think about our chances?
Your chances against Origin? Or the chances for the whole human race?
One's not happening without the other, right?
Guess you got a point there.
So what would you say are the chances?
You don't want to know. The way people are betting, well, if you make it back, let's just say I'll be rich.
Great. Glad I could help. Looks like it's time to ship off. If I come back, maybe I'll bring you a souvenir.
You just take care of Mosaic, okay? Don't think I can ask any more than that.
Graze.
This place is pretty busted up, Barnes. You sure this is our destination?
The transport driver radioed these coordinates over secure channels.
Christ. Then our rendezvous is with more than just the army.
Get behind that!
Holding that area. I'm in position.
On me!
Back on the CO now! I'm back! Going in. There's a commander here! Grenade! Get down!
We're sitting ducks! Need orders! Focus on that one!
We've got it!
Lifting it! Set up a gun!
Turret in place!
Helper drone up! Blob out! Hit it hard!
Taking the shot!
They're on the defensive!
These ones have armor!
These drones are pretty damn helpful! Lost a drone! Cover there!
Roger, moving out! In position! They're all dead, let's get moving.
Mayday! Mayday! The rendezvous was a trap! We've been ambushed! Ambushed? This prisoner must be some kind of big deal.
Whitecoats seem to think so. Orders are to bring him back alive. For study. Come on, through the bunker.
Those are our boys out there.
They don't stand a chance against that sectopod.
Then let's even the odds. Come on!
Lifting! Deploying a drone! Hit the area, hard!
Fire mission confirmed!
Put up a turret!
Gun deployed!
Take it out!
Copy, targeting!
Take it down!
Taking aim! That's the last of them.
That train car was the transport. Our target should be in there.
He's loose!
We got hostiles!
XCom agents.
They're controlling!
XCom's location. Unchained will be pleased.
After him!
We're way off course. Wales! Corporal Wales, what the hell is going on? You just shut that ugly trap if you
All targets down.
Wales, turn this truck around. We're miles from where we want to be.
Move it, now. We cannot let this Moot gene freak connect to Mosaic.
Mute what?
That's what the son of a bitch we're after is called.
Yeah, that's not what I call him.
Very colorful hat.
Some ugly business happened in here.
People can do awful things when they're scared.
Yeah. Or when they're hungry.
We got him. Hey, freak! Stop!
Contact! He's making more of them!
Bastard doubled himself.
Hit him hard!
Put up a turret!
Turret in place!
Both! Kill them both! Finish it off! Take it out!
Got it!
Attack!
This one's
Take
mine.
an aim!
Mind that area!
Mine deployed!
Lifting it!
Falk's orders are to bring the prisoners back alive, boss.
Well, he's not a prisoner anymore, is he?
He never was.
My God, they had a mind reader in custody at Central Command? He must know everything.
Exactly. I don't care what Falk wants. We find this son of a bitch and we put him down.
All targets down!
You see him?
Hand grenade!
Whoa!
He's summoning reinforcements! They're closing in! Orders!
It's up, gunship! Gun! He's back in control!
Get back here!
Back on the CO! Now! Ah! Back on you! Medic! Someone help!
Over there! Move it! Ready!
This is some operation we stumbled on here.
Let's hit it! In play! He's summoning reinforcements! Commander, you're wounded. Walk it off! Deploying helper drone! Blob deployed! Get behind that! Copy, on my way! Going now! Bombardment now! Lay down a mine! Put up a turret! Ordnance inbound! Come on, do it, shit! He's been controlled! Damn! Watch out! They killed our blob! Whoa! That Focus on that one! Targeting! Put a mine there! Healing engaged!
Mine deployed! Took out our turret!
That's your target!
We got it! Fuck, drone!
I'm going in. Shields are down! Get it now!
What's happening to me?
Controlling him! I'm down! Commander, are you okay?
They got the CO!
I need help!
I got you.
Hit it hard! You can't leave me here!
Hold still. I'll get you fixed up. Coming out.
Thanks.
Go! Go! Area secure.
No need to prep the Sky Ranger for live cargo barns.
You got away?
Never mind. Let's head home.
Captive classified as Mute Jin was found to be an enemy agent capable of mind reading. In the course of his escape, the captive was able to extract the location of the classified site from a field agent. The field team had no choice but to terminate the prisoner in the name of national security. Yikes. Well, at least one thing was positive out of all that. Took down a gunship, yay!
This attack is our best bet, but I won't lie to you about our chances of returning. Hitting the outsiders where they live won't be easy. If I were you, I'd get my affairs in order.
Whatever happens from here out, it's been an honor to serve with you.
Despite valid credentials. Enemy lookalikes are impossible to detect without screening. Remain vigilant at all times.
So, you know that $20 you owe me?
I never should have bet against Weaver. Why are you asking?
No reason, just, think you can pay up before you leave?
This thing goes bad. Where are you even gonna spend it?
Oh, I'm sure you'll get the job done. Just not so sure you'll make it back.
Better load up.
Just buckle up in there and I'll take care of the rest. Can't believe I'll be flying my own.
Well, it sounds like this is supposed to be the end finale, so I'll hold this until Thursday. Because, yeah, let's see here. Can't really do anything more here, so... So yeah, I think that's what I'll go ahead and do, since we have been live for almost 4 hours, so I'll also provide you all with your in-stream bonus points for 4 hours as well. Be sure to actually tune in tomorrow for Creative Crew Warframe, where I'll actually be open to playing and helping out others with in playing Warframe. So those of you that happen to have a strong interest in Warframe get a chance to play, and I will pick this up on Thursday. So in the meantime, I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in, and I do hope you all have a wonderful evening. I will see you all again tomorrow for some more Warframe. So thank you and good night.